Am I tripping or what?
So basically, I did a lot. I did what's that? Hot New Hip Hop and some other ones. But I think it's for like people's blogs and stuff. It's not like nothing crazy major. I think the major ones was with the I just did one for TMZ, and
Hey, that's a big deal.
yeah, hopefully they posted. You know,
They did.
did they?
Well, you're on the street.
Oh, which one? No, that's a different one.
No, I saw
that one.
I swear I saw two. Like you, like it looks like you're walking out of a court office. Like I don't know what that was. The other one's like.
Oh no, I was coming out of a bar. I was drunk as hell. I was drunker than Cooley Brown. I mean, I was so drunk. I was so drunk. I was like, you know what? I'm glad they ain't show me like getting into no vehicle or anything. Cause you know, I have my boy with me as the designated driver. You know what I mean? So, but no, I think what tripped me out more so about that though, if you want to talk about that situation, was they put my age as 23. I was born on the 23rd, but they said I'm 23 years old. I'm a grown ass man. I'm born yeah, I'm about to be 42.
I was gonna ask you, like, can I know your age, please?
Yeah, I'm about to be 42. Yeah, April 23rd. Yeah.
You look like you could be like 27.
Yeah, come on now, you know, till you get close, You know?
For us, come on.
They say black don't crack unless you do it. You heard?
And you're living proof.
Come on, man. Yo, Pharrell is living proof. He old as dirt.
No,
and he doesn't have not one crack on his face.
You saw when they were on the carpet, and then I think somebody asked him like, "How do you keep yourself so young?" He was like, "I wash my face."
yeah, same here. I just wash my face with good black soap. You know, good black soap. That. Yeah, the black soap is the best. Charcoal and you know, it's really. I mean, it's about that, but you gotta eat healthy and you know, drink healthy and just really work out, exercise, take care of yourself. You don't need all those supplements and stuff. You know what I mean? I drink V8. You know what I mean?
Is that good?
V8 is all right. I mean, because it's natural. It has antioxidants and you know, vitamin B and C and D and all that stuff. So,
yeah, I'm just now starting to get into a routine of like taking in more vegetables, taking more fruit, you know. And they told us growing up, you know, like drink lots of milk, but milk is actually bad for us.
Yeah, milk is bad. It's horrible. I don't even understand. I don't even understand how people drink milk. Like, you do realize it comes out of a thing on a cow so a female cow has nipples, but then it has something called an udder. It has these 4 things that dangle from it. You gotta go like this, you stroke it and you get it hard. And then when it come out, it's all slimy, and then they put it through a bleaching process to make it like liquid. What did that tell you? Something ain't right with that picture.
Something's not right.
And it stinks when it comes out. It smells like bleach and God knows what else.
I don't even like watching them YouTube videos they be doing, like all that coverage.
Yeah, I was raised partially on a farm in Virginia. I was born in DC. Yeah, I was born in DC, raised in Southeast DC till about 15. And then we moved to
Alexandria.
We lived in Alexandria. We lived in Tappahannock, and then we lived in Goochland, the country.
Fredericksburg. That's crazy.
You ain't from Fredericksburg. You from the Fred? What? You from the bird? I
swear, when I saw you went to college at Howard, I was like, he's.
Oh yeah, HU. You know.
I graduated from Old Dominion.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Now I'm about to get on you. Why you ain't go to Howard though? Why you ain't go to Howard?
Could not afford it. But anyway, I'm so happy to be here with you. What's up, guys? It's Tracy Mitchell, VA. I'm sitting here with Pooch. He's going viral right now. He's all over the internet, but he also does music. So we're going to go ahead and shine some light on that. And go ahead and tell us about yourself. Get into it.
Well, basically, I go by the name of Pooch, aka Stallionares Pooch, aka the Pooch. And real quick, I'm not just an artist. I'm a tech genius. I created a flying motorcycle, which we'll get into that later on down in my career. I don't want too many people to know about that stuff.
Mind blown. What?
Yeah. So first Black man to create flying motorcycle. But enough about that. My music though, I really want to shed light on that because my music, I don't just make music. Like my music is art. You know, I look at myself as a musically put together Picasso. So every one of my songs is art, and is authentic art. It's stuff that I actually been through. It's stuff that I'm going through, that we're all going through, because I'm human. So if I'm going through it, somebody else on this planet is going through it. And you know, I might make a song about spilling coffee, or somebody taking my parking space, or you know, or just I feel like saying,
real life.
Yeah, real struggles. Or I might feel like saying F my boss today. You know what I mean? And that's what my music is about. And I honestly, I make music for the culture. It ain't about color, it ain't about, you know, race or anything. It's just for the culture. And yeah, so I definitely want to shed light on my music. You know what I mean? I'm not just the guy that, you know, was coming up bar drunk. You know what I mean? When TMZ ran up on me talking about something, are you dating Tiffany? And look.
Are you?
By the way, I'm gonna say this just to clear it up. So, you know, me and Tiffany, we cool. You know, we cool. And you know, in my head, I answered that question as honest as possible. You know what I mean? Not for no clout. I don't give a shit about that. Excuse my French. I don't give a crap about that. It was because in my head, I feel like, yo, if you talking to somebody and you dedicated to that person, put 100% into it, then, and y'all, you know, y'all got y'all little adult things going on, or whatever, you know what I mean, whatever people do, that when I say, yeah, I'm dating her, it's not, oh, yo, we in a relationship. It's, yo,
y'all going out to eat together.
Yeah, we going out to eat, and we planning, like, cause like when we went out to Craig's, I didn't think, I mean, I know Craig's is famous for, obviously, you know, the hot spot.
Where's Craig's at? Because I don't think that's my, you know, us broke people. Is that Hollywood? That's Hollywood?
So yeah, Craig's is like West Hollywood, Beverly Hills. And basically, you know, like I wanted to be like, you know, I wanted to show like, yo, you know, I know you dating, you know, you dated Common and stuff. You know, I got money too. You know what I mean? I could be a charming, you know, so in my brain, I'm like, okay, Craig's is top of the end. And I know you got Mastros and stuff too, but for me, it was like, I know Craig, you know what I mean? And then I know that restaurant is like, yeah, you locking something in tonight. You know what I mean?
You didn't expect TMZ to be outside, right?
No, I didn't. So here's the thing. So I have a team, just like she has a team, I have a team of like 100 people too. When I think where I messed up at is I told my team where I was going. You know, because they always tell me like, yo, tell us where you're going so we know where you at all times in case we need to find you. They like, you know, like babysitters. So I told them like, yo, I'm finna go here and eat with, you know, with Tiffany. And I think somebody in my team was like, yo, we finna.
We're gonna send TMZ over there.
Yeah. Oh, shit. You know what I mean? And I think that's where I mean, so I could say I messed up on that end by telling my team, because I'm not thinking nothing but like, yo, I'm trying to impress this woman. This woman, she's like, you know what I mean?
Famous.
Like, but that's the thing. When I first met her, I didn't even know who she was. I knew of her, but I didn't really know like she was like popping like that. I just knew that I liked her personality, and that's like the type of woman that like, you know, I go for. Like I'm an alpha male.
Can you like share like how y'all even met?
Yeesh. So, I mean, we met at a industry event. You know what I mean? At the CAA party.
And you just saw her and you were like, I just have to.
Yeah, no, I seen her and she was just like, you know, she's all cocky, how she is, but humble at the same time, you know what I mean? Real, you know, real swagged out. And I'm with my PR and my team, and he was like, yo, that's Tiffany Haddish. I was like, who? You know, I don't watch much TV at all. I'm always constantly in the studio. I'm working on tech. So I'm like, who? And it kind of rung a bell. I was like, is that the? Oh, okay. I think I know who she is. So I walked over, shot my shot. You know what I mean? She shut me down.
What was the shot? What was the shot?
So basically, I was like, you know, I was like, man, I was like, how you doing? You know what I mean? I was like, I see you swagged up. And I looked at the two gentlemen that was beside her, and I didn't know if that was either one was her man. I was like, yo, you look too fly to be sitting here. And then she said, these niggas fly too. What you mean I look too fly to be sitting here next to? I was like, they look too fly to be with you too. Like, y'all all look fly. It was a friendly compliment. I was just trying to be complimentive. I mean, if that's even a word, I was just trying to be.
We're gonna make it a word today.
We're gonna make it a word, complimentive. You know what I mean? But no, I was honestly just trying to, just trying to compliment. You know what I mean? And then she's like, she started going in on me like, Nina, where you from? Like, this, that. Yo, what you mean? I was like, yo, it ain't no disrespect. You know what I mean? Like, this is me. I felt like this is what I do. You know what I mean? And she said, she's like, where you from? I said, I'm from DC. I'm from Southeast DC. She's like, what you know about DC? She mentioned a song that I didn't recognize at the time. And when she said that, she quoted the lyrics. It didn't hit.
What song was it?
It didn't hit me. It was a old go-go song.
Oh, okay. I don't know nothing about that go-go.
Yeah, really? And I was like, you know what I mean? Like, and they played it in a movie too, and it took me back to like TCB, Backyard Band, Chuck Brown and stuff like that. So I'm like thinking like, yo, I was like, yo, I don't know. She's like, you don't know this? How you from DC? You ain't from DC. I was like, yo, and I started getting my fist. Hey, I'm from DC. Don't be playing with me like that. Like, that's my street cred. Like, you know what I mean? And honestly, like it
was a genuine connection at first.
Yeah, it blew my mind how she just checked me like that though. You know what I mean? Like, I'm an alpha male. Like, I work hard for everything I have. And the fact that a woman just like, a alpha woman checked me like that, I was like, oh, okay.
It's the one.
Okay. Oh, it's on. So it's one of these type of parties, huh? All right. I'm looking around at my homeboys, like, and my coworkers, like Denzel off of training. Oh, y'all want to do this to me? Y'all gonna do this to me?
This can't be really happening right now.
Yeah, I mean, I was embarrassed, and I had to, but I'm witty. So I came back and was like, nah, I just wanted to compliment you because I thought you was beautiful. And now that you checked me, made me even want to get to know you even more. You know what I mean? So what's good? I mean, pretty much the rest was history. I can't really get into too much of detail the rest, but what I will say is this: she's definitely a blessed, unique individual. You know what I mean? And actually, if to be frank, if I'm gonna be with somebody, I want them to be doing way better than me. I want the attention to be on them.
A lot of people don't like that though.
That's because they soft. That's because they insecure and they soft. I'm not insecure. And also, like I said, I feel like the way I was raised, my mother raised me to be a man that is a support system. I'm a supporter. If she has something going on, I'm gonna support it. I'm not, I'm gonna let her do her and be her. I'm not gonna try to change anybody's train of thought of what they want to do and how they want to do it because of my insecurity. I'm not an insecure male, and I'm very successful in my career, and I don't need no money. I have I'm well off. I have a lot of connects. I have things that I love that, that's enough for me. And I feel like for me to be like, hey, you can't go here, or hey, Don't do that. That makes me sad. That's weird to me. So I'd rather the attention be on her because she deserves it. And I'm not saying I don't deserve it. I'm just saying it's really not my thing. It's more so like that's more on her. You know what I mean? Our careers are separate. I was doing good with the music before I met her. I was doing good with my tech before I met her. And that's, because she's not just a regular woman. You can't just be a nobody and walk up. You have to, you have to
attitude, that right energy.
Yeah, you have to be respectful. You have to be you have to be somewhat established, and you have to be witty. She's witty. You can't go up to like, hey baby, how you doing? Let me get your number. She was like, what? Gonna roll you up and kick you out, throw you up in a little ball and spit you out, like, you know what I mean? So you have to have some type of conscious.
You feel like she's a challenge for you?
Nah, I just honestly I don't. I mean, I feel as though like I don't care what people say, but people got this thing all wrong. You know what I mean? Like, we vibe because of who we are, the energy that we bring, the presence that we bring. And if I felt like it was too much, I wouldn't pursue it. At this point in time, because of the events that has taken place, things have kind of switched. Like it's more so like things are more so neutral right now.
Okay.
Because the events that taking place. I mean, and you can't control what people say. You know what I mean? You can't control what people say. I mean, that's just the world. People gonna say, I don't even read the stuff that they put out there.
Or the comment section.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I do get phone calls like, yo, man, these people just said this about you. I'm like, true, word, it's gonna get fixed. People just want to see progress through time. That's it. You know what I mean?
At this point, you're very mysterious. And like I said, you're all over the media right now. So people want to know who you are. Like, how did you get your name? How did you, college experience? Like, what kind of family do you come from? So can you give us a start on it?
I came from the hood. No, I'm saying. No, I did come from the hood though. But I was, raised mostly in DC, raised mostly in Virginia, like I said, and
those are places like a lot of people don't come up out of though,
Right. So, I've seen a lot of violence, growing up. Luckily I had my father and my mother. I've seen a lot of that stuff growing up. I ain't gonna lie, I've been in the system before, you know what I mean? As a youth, you know what I mean? And just you're right, just to make it out of that, it's not something that a lot of people are not proud to say. Because I remember when I was younger, we were living on this was 27 in Savannah, Southeast DC, down the street from Hartford. And I remember I went to Garfield Elementary up there, and me and my brother was at the playground, and the guy that was like, he's a neighborhood, everybody knew him, neighborhood guy, candy guy, like the candy lady, and he was watching us, and the playground was right next to the building, but still he was, watching us, and he got shot in the face.
In front of you?
Right in front of us. Like, and then the dudes that did it, like, I can remember this like it was yesterday. Dudes that did it looked at us like, and then walked off and hopped in the car. And I'm like,
that's traumatizing.
But my big brother, my oldest brother, Billy, I gotta, his AKA is Dollar Bill.
Okay, y'all put the AKA and don't play him. Don't play Billy.
But yeah, but he shielded me with his body. He shielded me I mean, we see that all the time over there in the city. We used to see that, you know, AKA Chocolate City was Chopper City. You know what I mean? And we see all that stuff. So I think that's what really, because I seen that, and then I lost my best friend to gun violence too. He's my best friend in the whole wide world. His name was Rudy. I lost him to street violence out there in the city. And I think once that happened, that's really what made me want to push, like, and be like, you know, I'm gonna do this music, you know, and then my grandmother being blind and she could sing and play the piano. I learned how to play the piano from her and sing from her. That pushed me, and you know, now she has Alzheimer's, so he pushed me even more to, you know what I mean? And you know, it pushed me to go to college. It really just pushed me, because I never want to go back to a situation like that. Or if I have kids in the future, I never want to raise my kids in such a horrible vicinity, environment, place, you know, and I never want to do that.
That would be enough motivation for anybody.
Right. You know what I mean? So, you know, I went from a troubled child to, you know, I got older and just really started homing in on my talents. And out of all my talents, you know, the tech and the music really just stood out for me. That was just like my.
Ask you about tech. So, is there any way like you use tech in music? Like, did you ever get into production?
So yeah, I mean, I obviously produce, and you know, I know how to do CGI. You know, I direct and all that, and I create music videos too. But my main thing is creating flying vehicles that fly.
What made you want to do that?
I used to watch the Jetsons back in the day, and I was so sick of seeing these movies with these, you know, flying vehicles, but you couldn't purchase it. Yet you could not purchase these vehicles that they were promoting. And I figured if they can create that in a movie, then I can create that in reality.
So what do you do? Like, this is gonna be I feel like this is gonna be like a long conversation, because I just want to know, what do you do when you have the idea? Like, do you go to somebody? Do you go to Home Depot and go get some things? Like, what do we do?
No, you take that money and you go. So I'm connected to a lot of people in the tech world. So a lot of stuff that I need, I could just call them like, yo, do you have connect to this and access to this? Yeah, and they'll be like, yo, well, yeah, I do, but it's gonna cost you this. And I'm like, okay, I got that. Shoot it. And then, you know what I mean? That's kind of how that works. It's not like I call NASA and like, yo, NASA, I need some of them rocket ships. You know what I mean? For my flying spaceship thing. You know what I mean? Ain't like I on speed dial, but you know, you go through connects, they got connects to go through connects. So it's like, yeah.
That's dope too. You know, we only got the Wright brothers, so we need a black man to come in and get something to fly too.
Come on, I'm telling you, look, I got some stuff. Man, we might have to set up like a meeting that's not televised, and I'll show you some stuff. Like, I got some
documentary
stuff.
ASAP.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So, but I will say this. I will implement my tech stuff in my music videos to like unveil it to the world. Like when I do these music videos, I have certain things in there. You're like, whoa, wait, is that real? Or is that CGI? Like, you know what I mean? Just to kind of like put that in the world without people like, yo, this dude is an alien. You know what I mean? So that's something that I will do.
And what a way to separate yourself from everybody else that does music, right?
Yeah, exactly. Because I mean, like I said, I do the music to entertain people. I do it for the culture. But my big thing is so I can release my tech through my music. But not to get too far from the other question, because I really want to touch bases on this so people won't eat me up in the media. When TMZ asked me, was I dating Tiffany Haddish? One, I was drunk. Two, I answered as honest as I possibly can. I wasn't, you know, I never, they said, oh, he said they're an item, they're this, that. No, I never said it. I said, yeah. They said, are you dating? I said, yeah. We went on a date, we planned more dates, you know what I mean? Before, you know, like they just now caught that. Like, it wasn't like I met her that same day we had a date. I was like, we're on a date. That made me look thirsty, right? It was, I answered it as honest as possible because don't nobody know how long I've been talking to her. It could have been 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. It could have been a month. Don't nobody know. So I answered it as best as possible. So when they asked me that, and then they asked me, how did I, you know, get her? How did I persuade her? And I kept
asked that question in that one video.
Yeah, because I like, how else would I go on a date? I can't just like, oh, we're going on a date. Come with me. You woman, date man. Like, you know what I mean? It don't work like that. I had to have persuaded her somehow, right? And I told him, like, yo, I'm charming, which I am, and I'm very respectful and funny, you know what I mean? And I know how to treat a woman. Like, most men these days don't know how to treat a woman. They treat a lot of women like crap, which is sad. You know, like, the way you talk to a woman, the way you treat her, the way, like, men these days don't, like, I stand for something else. I only can speak for myself. I believe in chivalry, opening the doors, walking on the traffic side of the road.
Things that they don't do no more.
Yeah, pulling out the chair. I honestly feel as though, and I believe wholeheartedly that I'm a refined gentleman with taste that rocks the finest quality goods with exquisite class and flesh respect towards women and elegant manners and college educated with a good head on my shoulders who still believe in chivalry because I feel like it's not dead.
Exactly. You gotta take control of your narrative too, because like a platform like TMZ, they'll make you look like a fool, you know, in any way they can. So
yeah,
I'm glad you're taking.
They made me look like a fool, and they hit me with the good luck, Pooch. You know, it's like, dang, jeez.
Yo, where'd the name?
Harvey, I thought we was cool.
Where'd the name Pooch come from?
So Pooch came from, so when I went to Howard. No, actually, I'm gonna go before that. It was deeper than that. So Pooch stemmed from the name. They used to call me Larry, right? When I was younger, it was a nickname, Harry Larry. Yeah. But they used to call me Larry, and then I start like, you know, it's gonna sound crazy, but you know how like dogs, the good part of dogs' personalities, they protect you, they're loving, they like belly rub.
Okay, so this is on brand.
Right. So me, when I was growing up, that's what I was like. I was like a puppy, basically. I was, you know, I loved to love. I was protective. You know, I love belly rubs. You know what I mean? No cap, I did. You know what I mean? Like, mommy, my tummy hurt. You know what I mean? And she's like, oh, give me your baby.
Okay,
you know
so this is very on brand. You were just like talking about how you're a gentleman and you're protective. Okay, that's all.
Yeah. And then my friends in my neighborhood just started calling me Pooch. They say, yo, Pooch, hey, what's good? Like, whoop, 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 whoop. And I'm like, whoop, 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 whoop.
I always love the nickname, man.
So I kind of embraced that and just took it on. I was like, yo, I'm gonna make this my artist name. And I love dogs, you know what I mean? And I'm just gonna make this my artist name and just like just run with it and marginalize it. So
and yeah. It's working. It definitely stands out too. Your last release was in 2021. Is that right?
Yeah. No, actually I released the song. I don't even have the rights to it anymore. Okay, so I was signed in 2010. I don't even think I'm allowed to say the label's name, but it was a major label and stuff went sideways and they took my original name that I went by, which I don't even know if I can say that too, because I don't want to get sued again. But they took everything. They stripped me of everything. I had a hot song. They took my name, gave it to another artist, and made that artist me, which is so messed up.
Oh.
They can do, I'm pretty sure they can do whatever they want. They can do whatever they want. So, like, a lot of people see my face and like, oh, he's look familiar. And they don't know, they know it's from somewhere, but they don't know where, which I would never tell them. But so I'm not new to this music stuff. I've been doing this for a long time. You know, a long time. But it's just to the point now where I'm like, I don't want to be behind scenes at this point. I kind of want to brand it because it's going to be the doorway for me to release my tech stuff. Also, it's going to be an opportunity for me to implement more empathy in this world. We need more empathy and love. And I'm so sick of looking on Instagram and seeing these people getting robbed or somebody getting shot or a woman getting carjacked, or you know what I mean? Like, I'm so sick of it.
Everything's so heightened these days. I wonder what's going on in the world.
Yeah.
Heightened.
It's everything is like so sensitive now. Like you can't talk about nothing without something coming back.
Or even step outside and like having to watch your back, like, oh wait.
Yeah, like I say, man, like I got carjacked. This was like it was like 4 months ago, 3 months ago, something like that. I was in my Maybach and some dudes jumped out with assault rifles. And they had assault rifles on me. And I'm like I'm a little stubborn. I know I need to like not be that way because I could have lost my life because they was yelling out, yo, kill the dude. Huh?
You fought back?
Yeah, I fought back. Because I know I shouldn't have, because I could have lost my life. That's how I was raised though. Like, I don't fear nothing but God. And because they got aggressive. At first I was just like, yo, you can have it. But they started getting aggressive, saying, just shoot him, just kill him. And they just killed, it wasn't long ago. It's right after Dolph died.
So like around November.
Yeah, it's right. It's like 2 days after Dolph died.
Okay.
Who, by the way, was I was good friends with that brother. Every time we bumped into each other, it was nothing but love. You know what I mean?
No, he was definitely a great person.
He was solid.
I want to know, like, I hear a little Travis Scott influence. I don't know if that's somebody you look up to musically, but who are your music influences, if you have any?
Look, I'm gonna say, I had this sound before Travis even started sounding like, because Travis sounded totally different when he first came out. I've been sounding like this from 2009.
They gonna hit you in the comment section like, oh, he being Soulja Boy right now, like he took my whole style.
I'm just saying, I could pull videos up from 2009 where you like, yo, that sounds like now. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tell you, my biggest influences in the music would be Outkast, The Dream. Also I'm not only a fan, but I've met The Dream a couple of different occasions, and we're connected on a whole nother. It's funny how we're connected. Like, people would trip out if I even told that story. I don't even think you want me to tell that story, so I ain't gonna tell it. I'm gonna wait till I get a little bit further in the career and bump into him again, or I call him, and then I get confirmation to say that story. That's another, yeah. But The Dream and Outkast. That's what I grew up listening to, and a little bit of pop. You know what I mean? And then some Al Green, some Percy Sledge, but my main influences was The Dream and Outkast. Okay. I mean, two most creative.
I just had to like say that Travis Scott, because it's like the music just sounded.
I would like to do a record with Travis. Me and Travis are connected. His DJ, Chase B, is my frat brother. Well, excuse me, I said frat.
You in fraternity?
So he wasn't my frat brother, but he was my friend at Howard. He went to Howard. Okay. But I play as Q.
I think I heard that earlier in the interview.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So, but me and Chase know each other from Howard because we both went to Howard at the same time. And at the time, I didn't even know he was even connected with Scott. And I bumped into Scott plenty of times. And I didn't even know, you know what I mean? Because if I would have known, I would be like, yo, hey,
we got to laugh. We got to.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So, but Chase B, we used to be in front of Blackburn, and we used to do freestyles with me, Billy Bang, Jay Murphy was there, Shout out to Jay Murphy. He's now Jason Derulo's DJ.
What the hell he's doing? Wonder how Jason Derulo's doing.
Actually, I want to go over this today. His guy was supposed to link us together so we do some music, but you know how that is.
Yo, what is your message to the media?
Man, don't make me look like, first of all, get my age right. I ain't 23.
Though.
Yeah, I know, right? I mess with it though, you know what I mean? If I could be 23 again, you know what I mean? but nah, man, just don't put this negative narrative out about me, because like I'm look, I'm a man that got a lot to lose. You know what I mean? I met, just so I meet this beautiful woman, and we vibed, and I told it like how I felt. You know what I mean? Fix that narrative. Nobody said nothing about we in a relationship. It takes time to get to that point, and she might not even be ready for that. You know what I mean? She might not even be ready for that.
TMZ rushing it. They're rushing it.
They rushing it. And then, and it's crazy because when they was asking me the questions, it was like so forced, and I'm under the influence of alcohol. So I'm like, yeah. And then when they say, "Are you the man that she dreamed for?" I'm like, yo, that's a lot. So I'm like, yo, I gotta go.
Gotta bounce. TMZ is hilarious.
Yeah.
What do we expect from you next?
I said it was a lot because my bad. I said it was a lot because that's too personal. Y'all in her business at that point. And that's like me saying too much. Because I already said enough when I said, yeah, we went on a date.
That's all you have to say.
But they already knew we were on a date dating because they took pictures from 2 different places. Laugh Factory, they had a video of her getting in my car and stuff. And then they tried to. That was a Maserati.
Okay, I'm over here tracking. Look at me counting your pocket.
I had the Maybach, you know what I mean? I had the Maybach. I got rid of that thing, you know what I mean? Now that I got that, and I got the Lamborghini, you know what I mean?
Dropping cars, okay?
I'm just trying to stay afloat and
Howard.
Come on now. I'm just trying to live my life. But I do want to say to them though, just please don't get the narrative wrong. I don't give a crap about the fame and none of that. I do care about my brand though, and I do care about the person that I'm talking to, because if I could say anything, it would be I wish that never happened, because I don't want to mess up something because somebody forced me to. If I'm gonna mess something up, I want to mess it up on my own terms with that person personally. You know what I mean? I want it to be something that I did wrong. Then that way I can correct it. I don't want to be something that's out of my hands that I can't correct. And people take this narrative and run with it and then twist and turn it. And then, because they lied on her. They said she denied this, that, and the third. She never said nothing, but she texted them. They didn't text back. She said, does one date count as dating? ? And they never texted her back, and they ran with it. She denied. You can't do that to that woman. That woman's a busy woman. You know what I mean? Look, I'm in it for, like, I'm getting older. I'm not trying to be alone. You know what I mean? I'm trying to be with somebody and be happy, whether they're a Tiffany Haddish or a woman that works at a bank. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, I don't care for that. I care more about my brand and the person that I'm with. Because at the end of the day, if I'm with somebody, whether I'm with them and we're getting to know each other and we're building, or I'm with them and we just vibing. If I'm with them, I feel like it's a unit. It's a unit. You know what I mean? It's a conglomerate. We building together. Even if it's not to a point where we're building together, I'm still gonna support that person. You know what I mean? If that person ain't ready for relationship or ain't because you know it takes time.
Right. No, relationship's not overnight.
Yeah.
And one day at Craig's, wherever that is.
Yeah. One day at Craig's, that's just the date. You know what I mean? But you know, cause I mean, like I said, we had other prior, you know, meetings before that, but that still doesn't make it a relationship. They're saying relationship. I never said relationship. I just said, yo, we're dating. You know what I mean? Dating don't mean you in a relationship. Dating can mean you smashing. Dating can mean like, yo, we going here and we planning to go here. Dating, for me, dating could be like, yo, I'm talking to this person. That's how I take dating, you know what I mean? But for some reason, the media takes dating as, yo, they're in a full-fledged relationship. Oh my gosh.
Alert, TRC alert, breaking news.
Yeah, they said, man, then this nation hit me with the smash alert. I mean, I ain't gonna say if that's accurate or not, but you know, but the fact that they, you know, they put that out there, it was like, okay, that's kind of weird that they put that out there. I ain't put that out there.
Well, the media definitely got their eyes on you. And wow, this was a really interesting conversation. And I'm sure you're having an interesting year so far.
Yeah, I'm gonna be more low key though now though. I'm like, people will see me out, but I'm gonna talk less about the Tiffany situation because I want to savor that and I want to build that relationship, that I want to build that friendship up and keep building because you know I do respect her, so I want to keep building that up, and I'm just going to shy away from that. So when they ask me, I'm like, yeah, nope. This is probably gonna be the first and last interview where I'm talking about, you know,
AKA TMZ, mind your damn business.
Yeah, for real.
Leave us with some last words, some last
Snitches get stitches. I'm playing. TMZ. Hey, they said that what's his name? Takashi seen that? They said snitches get, you know, stitches. I'm like, yeah, TMZ, you doing a lot of snitches too, though. Yeah,
Disrupting a piece over here. Go ahead and leave us with some last words. What else do you want to promote?
I just want to promote my brand, you know. I have an album that's about to drop called Larry, and I have an EP called Tiffany.
No way.
It's called Tiffany.
Oh, streams. TMZ. Go ahead, come in.
Called Tiffany. I have a EP called Tiffany, and I have my album is called Larry, and that's gonna. I'm not gonna even put a date out there. I'm just gonna drop them randomly every Friday. I'm gonna drop a song, and then I'll drop another song, and then I'll post it up as one whole thing. So I'm gonna drop each song one by one, but then when I drop the whole thing, it's gonna be extra stuff on there. So if people want to know more about this situation that's going on, you know what I mean? It's gonna be a lot of little juicy details in the EP and the album. If y'all want to know about that, you know what I mean? Some people don't care.
Definitely be tuned in.
It's gonna be some juicy stuff. Actually, if you want, I can play one right now.
Go ahead, play. Let's hear it. Let's go.
So this one is called That Night.
Craig's.
I'm not gonna say whether it's Craig's or not. It's called That Night.
Let's go, y'all. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It's Tracy Mitchell VA with this50.com. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. I'm here with Pooch. He got music on the way. And yeah, he about to play some songs for us.
Ready?
Let's go.
Power on.
Okay, here we go.
Bluetooth pairing. Bluetooth connected.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Your mind is like the ocean.
Some weed gang. For real. For life.
Your mind is like fuck what they talking about. They can just walking out. I am the king in the parking lot. I can listen to haters that talking like just like a dog in the cage and buckle like you just need to move out of my way. You keep hurting, watching. to me get paid. You let all of these hoes call you slave. You get hit to play, hit the game. I was born on a 23. Shawty wanna roll with me. Beat it up like a king. Too much booty in them jeans. Just like we making us sexy. Just like a king, I got 10 rings. Sex so good, she said you not hearing me. Because your body's like the ocean. Your body's like the ocean waves. Your mind is like the ocean. Your mind is like a summer breeze. Baby, let me love you. Baby, let me love you. Like the ocean, love you. Like the summer breeze, let me love you. Let me love you. Like the ocean waves. The tide is coming in, yeah. The tide is coming in, girl. Yeah. The tide is coming in, girl. Yeah. The tide is coming in, baby, girl. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Can we go ahead and get the name of that one?
That's called That Night.
That night. That's it.
That's off of the Tiffany EP.
Y'all make sure you stay tuned for that Tiffany EP. Support Pooch music.
My manager just texted me I should play one more.
Let's go. Let's get it.
You want to hear it?
Yeah.
This is off of the Tiffany EP too.
Okay, tuned in.
This one kind of nasty though. It's called Benihana's.
Another restaurant, very credible.
Yep.
Where are you eating?
Yeah. I'ma eat the pussy like it's Benihana's. Yeah. I'ma eat the pussy like it's Benihana's. Yeah. I'ma eat.
Like I was leaving Benihana's in Cali on a summer day.
Just saying, man. Just saying. So, and that's on the Tiffany EP. So you can kind of get a gist of what I'm talking about, who I'm talking about, when I'm talking about it, and when it's going down. You know what I mean? So yeah, so it's more where that came from. If people are interested in listening to good art, good music, but also want to know more about the situation, I'm dropping it in the music. And that's just I'm a market off it. Might as well. I'm not gonna just people want to be in my business. You know what I mean? So they gotta pay.
I like the Benihana song. Go ahead, drop your social media for us.
My social media, my IG is THA_POOCH. That is the Pooch, spelled THA_POOCH. If you want to find more on me and who I am and my music, just Google Stallionares Pooch, which is STALLIONAIRES POOCH, 2 separate words, Stallionares Pooch.
This was lit.
Yeah.
I enjoyed myself, and thank you so much for being so transparent about everything. Hopefully TMZ don't come at you when you leave your doorstep.
Yeah, you know it's crazy because they have been following me though.
Oh,
they have been following me, yelling weird stuff out like most. And I don't even think it's TMZ. I think it's like just other media outlets. Like, yo, we heard, Pooch dog. Like they know me and stuff. Like, yo, we heard you was dating T-Dot. I'm like, who's T-Dot? I'm like, y'all got nicknames, bro. I don't know y'all. I'm yelling from a balcony. I don't know y'all. Shoot, get out of here.
Okay, people got to get their money somehow. So, it can't be
Yeah,
mad at it.
I ain't come at me. I'm ready. I got more juicy stuff. You know what I mean? I got more story to tell. And guess what? It's not even just, with my personal dating life, but I got other stuff. I've been in the industry for a long time. And I definitely got a lot of stuff that people are gonna be surprised about hearing and seeing, and they're like, yo, oh, that was him? Oh, he did that? Like, especially when it comes to music and songs. So that's why I know when it comes to this music, my music's gonna do good because they're already listening to my music. You know, stuff I wrote. Yeah.
Tune in for sure. Well, thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, Pooch. I enjoyed myself. How about you?
I enjoyed myself, and you are the dopest interviewer ever.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? You're the dopest. I gotta give you that. You know what I mean?
Come on,
I gotta give you a stop. Nah, but you dope, man. I really appreciate the time and you give me this platform to, you know.
Thank you so much. I can't wait for the new music on the way. Once again, guys, it was Pooch, Tracy Mitchell VA with this 50.com.
Halloween gang.
That's
my label.
Next time.